Hello, welcome to another video. Now, ABAP developers not just restricted to do ABAP development only in Eclipse ADT or maybe SAP GUI, but SAP also has provided some plugin for VS Code, so you can start your ABAP development in VS Code as well. Just wanted to give it a try to understand how things are, and thought to share with all of you in a video format. So we'll quickly set it up the things, and we'll do a little bit of ABAP object development to understand how things works, and maybe in subsequent videos we'll more explore the different capabilities. So let's begin. Okay, to start with, we'll go to extension, and you can search with called ABAP development tools, and here you will go with this one called SAP official and not the other one called ABAP remote file system. This is a community build, so we'll go for the ABAP development tools. Click on install. So the step one is over, and next we can go to Command Shift P, and it will give you this palette. It will open, search with ABAP. Everything will be ABAP, and in the community they have given ABAP FS. Though I have not installed, that should not see it. So go for ABAP, and first thing to start with is a new destination. And here we'll be connecting with the on-prem system, which is already having in my backend SAP system. It's running. So this is my developer edition. So that one I just want to connect over here through RFC. By default, it will pick the none, and here I have to give the username. I have to get the proper client. For me, it's 001. Language, and this is the destination. And once it added, now I have to just open it up. Open destination. Yeah, you have to just click this add destination as folder, and here you set it this one and click on enter, and things are all added. Fine. So now you see there's something called not yet connected, because you have to right click, log on destination, give the password. Excellent. It's connected. So my VS Code now connected with the backend SAP system. Quite simple integration. So now I'll be creating some, let's say, a class to test. And let's close this. To create certain objects, you have to go to command palette, and here you can put ABAP and something called create new ABAP object. And these are the following different possibilities. It's a cloud-based, thought process like a wrap and those kind of things only you can create it. So we'll start with a class. The package, let's say, sorry, I think I have to change the package to TMP. Let's say the class name is Jetsil Demo, and description is great. Optional, that's okay. So now you'll see the class gets created. Fantastic. Let's add the interface. I think ATT something class run, I suppose, right? I forgot actually. I think it should be interfaces. Yep. So now it says it's not implemented. So right click. I think you have to just quick fix or maybe fix. And it will basically run certain automation to fix the issue, and it will create automatically the main method, where I just need to add my logic. So I'll keep it, and then I'll add the method. I think right, and you can put something called hello world. Not much, simple thing to start with. Here also we have the activation. So for that you can search for here We can put ABAP and you'll see something called activate or shortcut key Control FT, just like we are all habituated in backend SAP GUI. So Control F3 will basically activate it, all activated. Now we can click on F5. Voila, things are all done. Very simple video just to show you how things are integrated. I hope it's helpful to you. Subscribe for more. See you soon in the next video. Goodbye.